Welcome to our live training session number 36, part 4. In this video, we're going to take a look at dialing in our boost control in our ECM Link software. We're going to have a lot to cover, so let's jump into our live training session so we can get started. Welcome back to our live training session here with our second gen Mitsubishi Eclipse. In the last video, we dialed in our full throttle area of operation. So we dialed in our spark timing in the higher load factor here in our table. We also dialed in everything here in our speed density table. So we were hitting our wideband factor as close to 0 as possible. We were getting little to no knock activity. We saw in that last pull, we had a little bit on the top end, which we detuned. So at this point, we've basically optimized everything. We can't really do anything else for power, so we can get any more power out of it on the wastegate spring level. So at this point, we need to turn up the boost. So we have a ARO style boost solenoid that was supplied by ECM Link that we're going to be doing the boost tuning with. So we're going to be jumping in here to the boost tables and starting to make our adjustments. Now, what we did in that last video, we actually went to the options here. We went to enable boost control. We turned it on. We also went here to the disable error correction. That turned off the closed loop aspect or the control. So the ECU is not going to be making any of adjustments. Now we need to dial things in the open loop method first. That's going to be utilizing this base duty cycle table here, dialing in the duty cycle to get the boost that we'd like. And then we're going to go and implement the closed loop control where we're going to turn off this disable error correction. We're actually going to allow it to take a look at the difference between the target boost we program in our table here and the actual boost, and starting to adjust the duty cycle to get the actual boost control to the target. So the actual boost to the target boost, whether it's over boosting or under boosting, it's going to be making adjustments and trying to get us there. Now our job is to be able to go in first, dial in the duty cycle values in the table here as close as possible so that we're going to be hitting the desired target boost that we'd like. Once we do that, we can just turn off disable error correction, and then that'll look at the target value we program here. So then we'll simply just put the target in there, make some pulls, and get that dialed in. So we're going to take a look at that entire process. So we're going to go up a couple pounds in boost. Right now it's about 18 pounds of boost. We're going to go up to about 24, 25, 26 pounds, whatever is going to be reasonable. It's going to get us to the power goal of about 350, 360. Now this is a relatively mild setup, but on a 16G with cams, this should make about 350, 360 wheels. So it's anticipating we're going to get it up to safely on 93 octane with this setup that we have here. So first things first, let's jump in here into our live data log. What we're going to do is add some more channels in here, some more display channels specific to the boost control. So if we actually right click here, go to captured values, we've already set up here in our logger here. So raw values to be logged. If we look down here, actually, we have our wastegate duty, which we are going to be having here. Our wastegate trim, which we've also added here, and the wastegate boost target, which we've added in here. So anything in the black has already been added here in our loggable list. So we can put these into displayed. We actually want to display these and take a look at what these channels are going to be representing, what they're going to be reading. We'll find is the target value that we're going to find here, the boost target, that's going to come right from, if we click OK here, the target value is going to be coming from our table here. It's going to tell us what it's targeting. The duty cycle that we'll find coming up here, and let's actually just add these. The duty cycle value is going to be what it's actually sending out to control the duty cycle, and then the error table is going to be showing us how much it's making its correction by. That can guide us in tuning the boost control if we need, but again, I'm going to be doing this in open loop first, then putting it in closed loop, showing you that process. That's the order of operations I always do it in, but the wastegate error can show us how much we're off by. It's kind of the same idea of our combined fuel trim, showing us if we need to add or subtract fuel from our main fuel table, or the wideband factor, showing us how much we're off from the actual wideband to the target air fuel. So how close we're to that target, making adjustments from that. So same kind of idea. Thanks for checking out our teaser clip. If you want to see the rest of this video and more than 500 hours of current EFI training we have to offer, make sure you click right here. If you want to go and check out more teaser clips from this training course, click here, and you don't want to miss any of the videos we're going to be releasing on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and click here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.